Welcome, Somers. This is the Somers Town Board special meeting of Wednesday, December 29th, 2021. If you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Tony.
Please sit.
Oh, that was Rick. Thank you, Rick.
Okay,
Okay,
Patty,
can we confirm that that is Bill Faulkner? And that Richard Clinchey is not present?
okay, that is, I got a text from Bill Faulkner on that he is on mute. So Bill, if you want to participate, you can unmute yourself. Still on.
And Rich is not, it's fine, Rich is not here?
No, but we have a quorum, which is good.
Yeah, I just,
Your notes, I know.
I'm just wondering if I can unmute Bill. It sounds like he can't. Let's see.
Probably. Is there a phone number he can dial into? Well, he's on dial.
it's fine, it's fine. The three of you are here, let's go.
Right, roll call.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. we
Yes.
got you, Bill.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Patty, roll call.
Councilman William G. Faulkner,
Here,
Councilman Richard G. Clinchey, Councilman Anthony J. Sirico,
Anthony.
Yeah, say here,
Councilman
Anthony.
Thomas A. Garrity Jr.
Here.
Okay, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Did you ask the supervisor if he was here?
Oh, the last one I had to screw it up. Supervisor Rick Marzi.
Present. For the time being, I'm present. Okay.
Sorry.
Not a problem. So our first agenda item this morning is acceptance of minutes as presented by the town clerk.
So you all will be getting all minutes with, including this meeting from today in Dropbox, hopefully by the end of the day.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to accept the minutes, accept receipt of the minutes. We can review them at our leisure and
Yeah.
move them at a different time period.
Second.
All in
We're not, yeah, that's something that's gonna change next year anyhow. We don't, you can accept them, you don't approve them.
Right, we're just accepting at this point.
No, right, yeah.
So I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
oh, second, aye,
Aye. So moved.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next agenda item, and basically only agenda item, is our review, approval, and signing of abstracts. I guess these are in your Dropbox.
Yep.
These are, I have, once they're approved, I have a stack of them to sign and move along. These are payments to employees, vendors, contractees. So I'll make a motion to approve the abstracts for signature by the supervisor.
Second.
second,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Aye. So moved. And then just to point out our calendar coming up. We have our organizational meeting on January 6th, or better stated, you have your organizational meeting on the 6th. And then followed by a regular town board work session. And then on the 13th of January, it's going to be a busy meeting. You have 3 public hearings. One on a local law creation of a new definition for family in our code, our zoning code. Another one regarding groundwater protection overlay, which currently prohibits propane tanks, but the revision will allow them in the groundwater protection overlay district. And then a public hearing, a local law to amend definitions with regard to site coverage, building coverage, and create a new definition for structure and modifying the zoning code.
Hey, Rick, just out of curiosity, have you heard anything regarding, meetings and, open meeting laws? I'm just curious because I know like my office they told nobody to go to the offices until at least January 17th. I talked to a friend, they were similar. Have you heard any inklings of that or no?
No, the last really statewide directive we got was that you could Zoom as we're doing this morning. It
Right.
wasn't mandated. And I mean, frankly, up until this last surge,
meeting.
which happened after our last meeting, we were meeting in person.
Yep.
So, between now and, next week, you may want to think about whether we want to meet whether you want to meet in person or whether you want to Zoom.
Yep, nope. I just didn't know. Thank you. I didn't know if anybody had said anything, so I appreciate it.
Right, and just, some other updates. As most of the board knows, I don't know how much the public was involved in this, but on the day before Christmas Eve, we received notification that the county had received COVID test kits from the state for distribution out to residents of Westchester County. So the county chose to designate each municipality that responsibility. So 8 a.m. on Christmas Eve, Somers Police Department went down to Department of Emergency Services and picked up 450 test kits. Each of those test kits contained 2 tests. So in the meantime, we organized, I had Tammy work on sending out a code red. We got a code red message out right around 10:30 for a 11 o'clock distribution at Primrose and the high school. This plan was discussed with the Somers Police Department the night before and the morning of. And, the frustration was, 2 kits per car. What we found that the majority of other municipalities were doing is giving 2 kits per car. Didn't make too much sense to, give a family of 4 2 kits. When, 2 people in the household test negative, the other 2 could be positive. So for better or for worse, we decided on the 2 kits per car. Within a half an hour, 200 some odd cars came through, were given their kits. But the residual effect of that was there were many, many, many cars that were turned away. People were frustrated. And once again, this is the county kind of put us behind the 8 ball. Certainly, we weren't going to hang on to these kits, and we wanted to get them out to the public as soon as possible. Moving forward, though, I would just recommend, these are free test kits. There are some less fortunate in our community, and maybe these kits should be distributed to them. So maybe if there is a next time, if these kits are available, we coordinate it. We'll have more time, hopefully, to distribute them through our food pantries or in our community service organizations. This way, these kits are going to people who cannot afford them. you can still get COVID test kits online. But it's at a fee.
It's $35 in some cases, 35 or more in some cases. You're right.
Yeah,
Well, with a little bit of planning, you can get ahead of it.
so. Okay, Tony, we can't
Tony, your
hear you.
microphone's going in and out
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I don't have it. Can you hear me now?
very faintly.
I was gonna say that with a little bit of planning, you're able to, get the testing at least up to this time. Rick, have we heard anything from the school in terms of what they're planning on, as this all unfolds?
I have not. The last I heard was, no change to remote learning. I know other schools have already declared that. I haven't heard that from Somers.
And as a parent, I haven't heard anything either.
Yeah, I did. I was in communication with Ray Blanche last Thursday. I told him about this kit distribution that we were going to use the school. And in fact, as you'll recall, we had a bit of a snow event.
Yep.
So Ray was kind enough to call in his maintenance staff, and they plowed, a single lane through Primrose and the high school. And, I can't say enough for Captain Linkletter, who, got a call from me,
Chief.
jumped on it, took care of the distribution and traffic control. And, once again, unfortunately, we were handed, I actually talked to county legislator, Vadat Gashi, the night before. I said, Vadat, if you had 21,000 kits, that'd be great. But you're giving me 450? I mean, it's like the loaves and the fishes. I don't think we're going to be able to to meet demand with 450 kits. So hopefully if this gets initiated again, we'll have Tony mentioned, we'll have a little more lead-in time, a little more planning time, and get these kits out to people who really can't afford them.
Rick, you said that they
So.
Some of the notes, so they have.
Right.
Anthony's asking you a question. We just can't hear him.
Down at the county center, are you guys having testing with appointment?
Yes. Yeah. So yesterday we sent out a code red that starting today, the county center was doing COVID testing, PCR testing. And the feedback I got from the public is that most of the appointments are taken already. This seems to be, no matter what service you put out there, it gets overwhelmed within hours of being notified. So, people I would recommend they still call in to the contact number that you're given. You leave a message and they will get back to you when they have an opening. But my understanding is today at 8 a.m. is when it began, Tony.
And I heard this week was already sold out, so to speak.
Yep.
We'll probably get another surge with the New Year's Eve parties. People want to take free tests before they attend events.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the New Year's Eve is happening, and people have dinners to go to. They want to go to people's homes, and they're saying, well, if you want to come in my home, show me a negative test. It's just the nature of the beast at this point. But with this, and once again, my opinion, my read on this is the Omicron variant is dumbing down COVID-19. It's becoming less impactful, which is a good thing on one hand. However, it's more contagious. But people who are vaccinated and boosted, yeah, they're getting a breakthrough, possibly getting positive results. But the effects are mild. I know dozens of people that I've spoken to that are positive, but have less than than a cold impact. So, our numbers in town, we exceeded 100 over Monday, but that was a residual of, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday, we had 41 new cases. So, it's, once again, it's still out there. We still have to take precautions, but, it's use common sense. We're not mandating mask wearing, but in the townhouse we are. If you want to come in and do business with us, we're all wearing masks in the townhouse. That was our adjustment to this new surge. If I go into a public space, I put on a mask, whether the establishment requires it or not. But, people have to use their own best judgment.
And I just wanted to say that our notices for our public hearings for the January meeting are noticed with the just in case they have to be Zoom. So if we have to go Zoom, we're covered.
Oh, good. Thanks, Patty.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, any other business concerns the board wants to bring up?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to all, and a happy and safe New Year. And look, we are Somers strong. We're gonna get through this, and hopefully in the spring we'll have an Independence Day celebration, a big one, and we'll get back to some type of normal behavior out there.
Oh, you know what, Rick, I did want to say one thing. I did want to thank the police department, and the Leos and the highway department, the Somers Lions. I co-chaired the Illuminate Somers. It went off very well. We had a lot of cars. Everybody seemed very happy with it, but the police made a couple of bad turns for safety. The chief was right there at Reese Park with us, and the highway department led 4 different flights. So it was a really good night, and the Leos were outstanding. The Leos helping out with directions and the people in the car. So I just want to thank them very much. They did a great job, and appreciate, as always, their assistance.
Yeah, that was a great event. Myself and Joni Mancini and Carolyn Moss were judges.
Yeah.
So driving around and looking at people that registered for this contest, I'll tell you, outrageous. Some of these, so we judged the best we could, and we'll, Kevin Westerman, who was the chair, will compile the results, and I'm sure make an announcement very soon.
Yep.
So,
Very good.
all right, with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, so moved. And with that, I will say, good day, Somers.
See you, Rick.
Take care.
And Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.